Ya tenemos porque tenemos este, y nos vamos ya a Pribyslavitz. Lo bueno es empezar a aumentar más de dineros para poder por lo menos comprar las updates de mi construcción de mi pueblo, y luego hay que averiguar qué es lo que los traders y la gente que trabaja en el pueblo. Toca ver quién es. Es que hay un problema. En Lenchko me toca ir quién sabe cuándo, pero por el momento no. ¿Será que pasando los días se olvidan de la situación que pasó ahí? O si uno acaba con todos los soldados, podría ser buena idea. Recuerda que tenemos que hacer... Ah, no, como no vamos a hacer la... Como no vamos a hacer los establos, y vamos a hacer la warehouse. La warehouse que necesita, porque no vamos a hacer lo de... ni del butcher, ni vamos a hacer lo de los establos. Vamos a hacer la warehouse. Entonces...
You're not averse to a bit of profit, are you? There's plenty of coin in it. Quick! Quick, before he gets away!
Is that all you've got? Go and weaken it. Ow! Got some. You call that combat? Bring it on! Must be here somewhere. You can't hide from me! Ow! Dear God!
Muérate, pendejo. No llegó, no. Ay, se metieron con el que no era. El que no era. Ah, voy. Tengo que ver si tengo... Ah, no, pero la forja...
Ya.
La forja me sirve para lo de las espadas. Pero si no necesito...
Ya.
Sí. Ah, primero voy a hacerlo después. No, no pues todavía.
Ya.
Guardhouse, 9000 me toca ahorrar. Uy, qué bien, inventory. ¡Ay, ya puedo! Creo que ya puedo. Me parece. Eso es... No sé si esté seguro de... Que ya puedo porque tengo 2000. 2000. A ver. Pero me va a quedar en... Exacto. A ver, Rat House. Ya tendría para... Not build, ya tendría para el Rat House. Pero necesito es... Forge Not Build. Me faltaría el charco. Ya. Bakery, ya tengo Bakery. Estabos no... Guardhouse. Ah, me toca hacer la Forge. Sí, me toca hacer el Forge. ¿Cuánto es cable el Forge? No lo vi. ¿Dónde está el Forge? Forge. Ah, sí, ya puedo.
I've decided what to build.
¿Dónde está? El baby. Acá está. Ah, lo decidió una vez. Ah, no, no necesita acercársele, sino que lo escoge uno en el libro. La Forge. Claro, para hacer el Guardhouse toca hacer la Forge. Lógicamente porque con eso hacen las armas de la Guardhouse. La forja, lógicamente, y después el Smith y esa vaina. ¿Y dónde lo va a construir? Acá.
We're going to build here?
Yes. Shall we get started?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. We've got what we need. Let's get to work.
A few days later. Ensure sufficient income. ¡Ay, qué bien! ¡Por fin! ¡Qué bien! Ensure sufficient income. ¡Ay, qué bien, qué bien, qué bien! Ya puedo ganar más dinero. Con la... Tengo... Sí. Ay, esta señora tiene una tablet del 1403. Estos están haciendo muchas cosas importantes. Ensure
I'll have to get
sufficient
something to
income.
eat.
I have to get
Starting to
something
get
to eat.
hungry.
Listo. No, espera, un segundo. Food. Qué bien. Eat. Y zanahoria. Ahora talk to Matthew. Talk to Matthew. ¿Quién es Matthew? Ah, esa fue indeed. Perdí el quest. Bueno. ¿Quién era Matthew? Bueno. Can you tell me more about how's Pribyslavitz?
So, how am I doing with the village?
Let's see. The village's income is very good. Sir Divish will be pleased. The village is big enough now.
Sir Divish
So
can bring
Divish
more
can bring in
people
more people if he wants,
and
and
start
start expanding
as
as he was planning. I see the church is keeping the rain out at least.
It
Still needs work though. We're on the right track,
but we
haven't reached the end yet.
Alright, I'll get stuck in.
Can you tell me more about this? Pero ¿cuánto tengo en dialogue? ¿Cuánta plata tengo? 0 pesos. Ah, no, en el cajón. En el cajón, ¿cuánto hay? Como debe haber como 1000 groshens debe haber en el cajón. Digo yo. Qué bien. En el cajón debe haber 1000. Digo yo, ¿no? No estoy seguro. Debe haber en el cajón 1000. Hay 2000, entonces ¿qué? Voy a ver qué podemos upgradear. Bueno, Red House, 2 personas, en la Church 1, Fortune 5, Bakery 3, 4, 3, Tabernas 15, Cars Camp 10, Behind Lovers Camp 7. Church Repairs, falta la Church Repairs. Red House Build. Me faltaría 9000 para aumentar más el Red House. Reparaciones de la iglesia. Me faltarían por ahí. Me faltaría 4000, 3000. Me faltarían 24.000 crochens para la iglesia. Aquí, ¿qué se puede hacer para mejorar el Forge? Ah, pues tengo que construirle Armors Equipment y tengo que... Cualquiera de esos dos me parece. Y no voy a... Y tengo que construir... Bueno, dice que destruir, construir. Que great. El establo no lo voy a construir porque tengo que construir es el Girl House. Que vale 5000. Tengo que ahorrar 5000. Listo, entonces ahora me toca es decirle a Maurius, pero no creo que haya que upgradear nada.
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff.
What's
it to be?
What's it to be? Improvements. Ah, improvements, claro. Forge. Swordsmith o Swordsmith. Ay, ¿qué es lo que más conveniente es? Back. ¿Qué sería lo más? Buildings in the village? No, todavía no. Nothing.
I'd rather not build anything just now.
Toca primero ver qué es lo más importante. Swordsmith o Armorsmith. Forge. ¿Dónde está el Forge? Pero tengo que construir la Guardhouse. Swordsmith Equipment. ¿Qué construiría yo? ¿Qué es lo mejor que hay que construir las dos? Improvement 1 o Improvement 2. Vamos a ver primero una cosa. Acá pasó algo que... Bueno, vamos a tratar de ver una cosa aquí. Como siempre estamos viendo, acá vamos a pedir un consejo a Dare to Game, que es un youtuber que estaba jugando hace unos años, estaba jugando Kingdom Come. Vamos a ver qué hizo, si escogió Swordsmith o Armorsmith. Entonces vamos a ver. Dare to Game. Dare to Game. Armor Smith. Vamos a ver qué dice.
Hello YouTube and welcome back. This is Nico and you're watching Determinator Gaming. Today we're playing Kingdom Come Deliverance and we're doing a From the Ashes analysis video here. Now, when you're building in the settlement, there are 3 sets of options where you have 2 choices between what building you want to make. And this was the first of 3 videos I'm going to be making, each one a guide, to help you, or try to help you, decide between the two. This one will be deciding between the Armorsmith and Swordsmith upgrade for the Forge. I'll show you the basics of each, the revenue they make, and any unique new items that are added with it. Hopefully this will help you decide which one you want to do.
Si toca solo uno, entonces sí, cierto.
Okay, so here on the Forge page of the book, you'll find all the basic information here for, what we're looking at. Just quick read it. It says, a decent settlement must have a blacksmith who will fashion tools, nails, horseshoes, and in times of need, requisites for men-at-arms, which, with the necessary equipment, he can double either as a swordsmith or an armorsmith. And as you can see here, I chose the armorsmith in this place, which was just an upgrade effort. So after you build the forge, you can choose to either build the swordsmith or the armorsmith, and this one will choose the armorsmith. If you look over where it generates up in the upper right-hand corner, with the upgrade, it gives me 755 grosh. That's what it generates, that's what it adds, along with 5 population. And it provides horseshoes for stable or weapons for a garrison. Obviously, here it's a stable. It connects to the village, and that's what you get for choosing the armorsmith. Alright, so the forge, in this case an armorsmith, can be found right here.
¿Será que es mejor el Armorsmith que el
And
Swordsmith?
you'll be able to tell what's difference by the insignia there on the side. This one obviously is for an armorsmith. It's a helm. If we walk inside, it looks pretty standard. I mean, this end is more open. You see a lot of tools, but there's no open forge here. I see armor parts laying around, some shields, walls. You enter inside, you can see that there's obviously a lot of armor sitting around here. Yeah, that's an armorsmith. And if you talk to your blacksmith, yes, it's mine. And you go into trade, you can find the unique item. I mean, obviously, it's not a bad selection of stuff, one way or the other. It's a pretty decent armor shop, along with all of your horse armor added with the DLC, or almost all of it. A decent selection of stuff to get, but what's really interesting is the boreback shield, which is a unique item. I actually already have it. But if you go into it, it says, a shield made by the Pribyslavitz armorsmith. Despite being lighter than similar shields, it offers quite good protection, and will stand up to even a chain of several strikes. It's got a minimum strength level of 8 to use effectively, with 168 defense, 20 charisma, and 105 durability. This is one of the best, if not the best, shield in the game now. So you only get that through building the armorsmith here. If you choose the swordsmith, that shield will not be available to you, as far as I can tell, unless it's hidden in a chest somewhere else in the area. So, that's your armorsmith right there. Here in the book, you can see we're on the forge page again. The description's the same, so I won't read it again this time. But in this one, we built the swordsmith instead of the armorsmith. So if we go over to the revenue over there, it generates for the basic structure, it's again 500. I went and recruited Swordsmith Fink from Sassaw, which is another 60 groschen. We have Swordsmith's equipment, which adds 250, that's the upgrade obviously. And again we have Malice Must Be Sober, another 5 groschen, giving us a total of 850 groschen and 5 population. And as an extra perk, this one provides weapons for the garrison, which is 35 groschen. Down at the site, it's obviously the same place as the forge if you choose the armorsmith. It doesn't change the place. But down here you can tell, again, by the sign, this is obviously a sword shop. 2 swords crossed there. And when you walk inside, it's the first noticeable difference. Instead of the artisan station with all the armor, we have an open forge with a bunch of weapons sitting around with 2 swords crossed up there, which I actually think you can take. I'm pretty sure you can take those.
Entonces,
They both look like swords from the game. But anyway. In fact, that one does too. Well, maybe you can. But anyway. So you walk inside and you look in around here. Now, obviously, I have Think here. So, you'll only see that if you have him as well. But there's a large selection of swords here. In my opinion, probably one of the best, for the game out of all the swordsmiths. And right here, you're looking at your new unique weapon. So just like the armor shop had the shield, this has the tusk, which it describes. I'll just go into the shop and I'll read the description here. Alright, so we pop over to weapons, and we go down. Here's the tusk. It's got a nice aesthetic to it, you know, a differently colored handle. And we'll go into item info. It says, its type is longsword, and the description says, a bastard sword forged to be light and yet endure many blows without getting blunt. Now, I'm assuming there we're talking about 100 durability, which for a sword is pretty good. Only weighs 3.5 pounds. The price is pretty steep at almost 3,500, but it has a decent stab and slash damage of 58. It only takes 1 agility to use, which is great, and even has a blunt damage of 3, with a high defense of 104 and a charisma of 20. So overall, this is a fantastic sword. It should seriously go into consideration, you know, for when you're deciding whether you want to do armorsmith or swordsmith, you know, a shield or a sword, which one do you like more? But for this one, that's the major perk that you get for choosing the swordsmith. Well, that just about does it for this video. I hope you found it informative, entertaining, or at the very least, a good way to pass your time. Hopefully you were able to decide, or this will help you decide, if you want to do the swordsmith or the armorsmith. As I pointed out, both are very similar and produce a similar amount of groschen. Because I was able to recruit swordsmith Fink, I make 60 extra groschen on top of it if I choose the swordsmith over the armorsmith. So therefore, you know, that's obviously a perk of choosing it. And really it'll come down to which unique item do you want access to more, the sword or the shield. But with that, you know, hopefully this guide was useful. If you liked it, drop a like, maybe consider commenting down below, and if you haven't already, I strongly suggest subscribing and turning on notifications.
Listo, de Sword. Vamos a hacer Swordsmith. Listo. Entonces ahora, Improvement la 1. ¿Cierto?
Marius, there's work to be done.
¿Qué pasó?
All right. I'll muster the labor. Come with me.
Más galletas, yo no he comido ni 5 de galleta. Se están acabando las galletas. Vea pues. Swordsmith o Armorsmith. Bueno, Swordsmith. ¿Y dónde lo va a construir? Sí, yo uso más el Swordsmith. El Armor no tanto, pero... Ay, pero lo que pasa es que para los caballos... Bueno. Bueno, después vemos a ver cómo hacemos con eso. Ah, no, yo voy a comprar... Yo voy a hacer la guard. Toc.
We're going to build here?
Yes.
Indeed.
Can
we begin?
Yes.
I'm ready.
I'll just quickly check again that we have everything we need. All good. We can start construction.
Ha prestado el armor, pero bueno. Pero la Swordsmith. Reputation gained. Muy bien. Sword. Sí, y lo peor es que no se puede escoger sino solo uno, ¿cierto? Un solo edificio. No he puesto ninguna por el momento.
Hey!
Listo, chao. Voy a ir al judge. A ver si están haciendo algún juicio. Ah, sí. Vamos a ver.
Good day, Master Bailiff.
God be with you. What's the trouble?
Lame Agatha, that old crone who lives on the edge of the village.
What's she done to you?
Well, I thought you should know. She's getting mixed up in the herbwoman's trade and selling folk all kinds of ointments and potions.
What's wrong with that?
It's all a swindle and a cheat. She ought to be burned as a witch.
No. Why a swindle? What did she do to you? I can withstand. Why a swindle? What did she do to you?
Well, I suppose she did something to you, otherwise you wouldn't be here.
She X'd my hens and now they won't lay. And she put a spell on her own so they lay double.
Are you serious?
I swear by the Holy Mother of God, she put a spell on them.
You're just envious. It's nothing serious, you're just envious.
I reckon the only thing that's going on here is that you're a nasty, envious creature who condemn her own neighbour over a few eggs.
What? I would never. What do you take me for?
I'm not going to waste another minute on you.
You call that justice? Next time I'll go straight to the bishop.
Village herbalist. Pendejo. Váyase a lamerse el sobaco con un pequeño burro. Pequeña cojuda. Vamos a ver qué falta por hacer. Necesito primero también saber qué tengo yo acá. Ah, sí, para vender. Y también tengo cosas en el caballo, creo, me parece. Yo puedo vender esto. ¿Cuánta plata tengo en? 2200. Uy, qué bien. Tenía más. Uy. A ver. Alta, 2000 frescos. Cannot be built. The armor smith provides horseshoes for the stables, weapon for Harrison. Dying ship. Build. Small house. Butcher can be built, no. Ah, no, que no se puede, ¿cierto? Can be built. El establo tampoco. Can be built. Ah, no, el guardhouse sí se puede. El guardhouse. El guardhouse necesito 5000, parece. Voy a ver qué improvements hay. No creo que haya que hacer más improvements, pero voy a ver, a preguntarle a Marius. Señor Marius, ¿usted por qué no sale a recibir? Ah, no, ¿dónde está el señor Marius? Está acá. Vamos a preguntarle. Señor, vamos a preguntarle qué quiere. Toca. Can you tell me more about Let's Build?
I want to build something.
Certainly, Master Bailiff.
Improvements.
What's it to be?
No, porque no creo que haya...
We've already finished everything successfully.
Rat House Extended. No,
I'd like to extend my rat house.
no se puede.
It's
Impossible.
impossible.
It's impossible, ya. Guardhouse. It's
We need
impossible.
guards to protect the village and keep the peace.
It's
And we need to build them
impossible.
a guardhouse.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
No hay plata.
Check what you need in the ledger.
Tengo que...
I'd rather not build anything.
Yo creo que
just
ya
now.
tengo todo lo necesario para la Guardhouse, pero voy a ver porque me toca hasta ahorrar. Tengo que ahorrar. Vamos a ver. La Guardhouse, ¿qué precio tiene? Creo que 9000, ¿cierto? U 8000. No sé muy bien. Butchers no se puede, Stables no la voy a construir. La Guardhouse necesito 5000 y tengo 2000 y pico. Entonces lo que voy a hacer es vender y para que me dé plata el coso ese. A ver, acá Unfold Stable, Weapons, Wounded Arrow, Armor, Food. Hay que vender todo eso. Porque no puedo tener eso ahí. Una cage, que eso para qué. Esto también para qué. Lo tengo guardado ahí para qué. Los dados sí los tengo de colección. Esto para qué. Ya. Listo. Entonces ahora nos vamos a ir a... Grabamos primero.